Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, I have not done a quick weave video in quite some time. I wanted to do something that was just extremely natural and kind of easy to do in my opinion. So if you guys missed the first two videos, definitely make sure to check that out, where you get to see how I install it start to finish, and then of course the quick little style with some curls up in this baby. Okay, so in this video I'm actually going to be answering all the questions that you guys typically have about quick weave. So let's get started. So one of my biggest questions that you guys always ask me, of course, is what type of glue to use. So there are so many different brands of glue out there. Honestly, you can pretty much use whatever you want. My favorite glue is the 30-second Holes. I do not have it in front of me right now. Actually, it's a Salon Pro 30-second glue. The reason I like to use that is because it's extremely mess free. The glue dries really fast, and you don't actually have to warm it up with like a I guess a blow dryer, or using like a flat iron or any type of heat tools to kind of just get that glue to dry down and stay in place quickly. So yeah, so in regards to the glue, that's something that's going to be totally up to you, but I will definitely leave the details to the one that I use in my description box, along with a bunch of other stuff. So another question that I usually get is how to keep the cap on. Now obviously, if you guys are a professional stylist, a lot of stylists will usually sew down the cap around the perimeter, because a lot of times when I do quick weaves, I don't usually braid my hair down. More, I guess in some of my videos I have, but more recently, if I'm doing a quick weave, I'm literally just going to smooth my hair into a ponytail. So I guess gluing it down, to me, I assumed everybody will understand that because it's glue, it should not slip. And because I use one cap, sometimes it adheres. I mean, it's glue, so I don't really have to sew down the perimeter. And then I also place the tracks a little bit in front of where the cap ends. So if I have the cap on my head, I'm gonna put the track a little bit in front of the actual cap so that it stays in place. So it is holding on to something, so there will be a little bit of glue in your hair, just a bit, no big deal to me. If you use two caps, I would encourage you to sew it down. You will have less glue that will actually remain in your hair after the hairstyle is done, but you do run the risk of it kind of slipping off. In my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. I don't usually have my quick weaves in for very long, so you know, to me it's just kind of like, all right, a good week, 2 weeks, I can start to feel it kind of pull back. It's time to take it off, and you can actually reuse that quick weave by washing it with cold water. I do have many videos to show you how to remove the quick weave, so I'll leave that in my description box as well if you guys need to see those. But you can actually transform them into U-part wigs. So if you want to see a video on that, I have not done it yet. Let me know so that I can do it with this unit, because it's possible to do this I guess method of changing it into a U-part wig with not only using one cap but also two. So definitely let me know how you feel about that. Another one of the questions that I get is, how long does it last? A quick weave can last as long as a sew-in can last. I don't recommend you have it in your hair for longer than a month, because obviously even with the sew-in, you're going to make sure that you are washing your hair completely with shampoo and conditioner. Another question that I get is, can you wash your quick weave? Yes. I don't believe that I've done a video on that, but I've talked about it in all the videos that I have removed it. If you want to see a video on me washing a quick weave, let me know, because I will be doing a couple more quick weaves in the next couple of weeks as well. And so yeah, you can definitely wash it. Just make sure that you wash your hair with not even lukewarm. You want the water to be as cold as you can stand it, because you don't want the glue to warm up and kind of just get like messy. So that'll completely defeat the purpose. But yes, you can wash your hair with quick weaves. All right, so another question that I get is how to maintain the quick weaves. You would actually use the same maintenance tips that you would use if you had your hair silk pressed or if you had a sew-in. So typically what I'll do, obviously I do usually wear bonnets and things like that, but I would suggest laying down your part as flat as possible, possibly using like a brush to smooth everything down, and then go ahead and use a hair scarf to lay everything in place. You want to make sure that it's tight. Obviously, if you're going to be taking showers, you want to make sure that it is not extremely warm, because you don't want your roots to kind of get big. To avoid heat damage, you should not be straightening your hair every single day just because you have your hair straight. So definitely do what you can to try to put as little heat on your hair as possible. You guys have seen me and you've seen my journey with the heat damage and things like that, so I don't know, you know, it's kind of a stretch. You definitely want to try to use heat protections and things like that, and very low heat if you can. I'm a perfectionist, so every time I want my hair straight, I want it to be bone straight every single time, so don't follow me in regards to that. Now, you guys asked me lastly, this will be the last question. Anything else, put it in the comment section so I can get to it, but one of the other questions is how to remove the glue. Again, all those details will be listed inside of the videos that show you how to remove the quick weave as well. I use a different method than other people. I've seen people do conditioner. I like to use oil because it literally slips, and you can literally use how many times I'm saying literally, y'all? Oh my god, you can use a comb to just literally pull the freaking glue out of the hair. Y'all comment below how many times I say literally. Y'all get on me with this every single time. But anyway, all the hair details will be listed in my description box. I absolutely love the hair. Super duper soft. Body wave, you guys know it's gonna be like my favorite texture. Body wave, it doesn't matter really what company it's from, but for the most part I love body wave. This company is UniceHair, so if you do want those details, check out my description box. They usually have coupon codes and discounts. It's always happening right now. I did not even have like a super long length. I think it was like 18 and then two 18 inches and then one 16 inch that I ended up cutting up to probably about a 12 inch just to get this really like nice and natural flowy look. So this is really easy. So yeah, outside of that, the hair does hold a curl really well, as you guys can see. That's why my favorite hair is body wave. That's why I continue to tell you guys that whenever you ask me what do you suggest, I'm always going to say a body wave. It holds a curl, it gets really straight. It's just like all around a nice texture to kind of go for. And this hair is really smooth. I did cut it, so I'm not having any issues with the ends or anything. And then the hair did come in like this really dark brown, so I didn't have to dye it like black or, you know, lighter or anything like that. But this hair is able to be bleached, so definitely if you guys are looking for something to get into for this fall, check this out. Yeah, I hope you guys definitely try out this hairstyle. If you do, make sure to follow me on Instagram so that you can send me those pictures. I love to get client photos. I love to get remake photos and things like that. And if you guys are not familiar already, I do have a website that has new and used units from the videos that I post here on YouTube as well. Forever Chrissy Wigs is where you can find me on Instagram, and foreverchrissy.com is where those items are located. But outside of that, make sure you are subscribed if not already and are following me on Instagram. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty, turn on those post notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye babies.